Huh?
Do you want a sweet tart?
Sure.
This will be the whatever it says is how I feel about you.
Okay.
What does it say?
Oh,
these aren't those.
it doesn't say that. Yeah, I thought it was.
Those were like love hearts, and I
Yeah,
think they
love hearts.
discontinued those
Darn it.
for some crazy reason.
I thought sweetheart was the same thing.
Thank you.
Don't forget.
Okay, perfect.
Banners. Okay, help me pick a banner tonight. Oh, that's a nice one. So, what I have here, my lovely potato, is see, look at this. When I brighten up the screen, can you see how there's like streams? There's streams across the screen. That's that camera starting to burn out. I got you on the nice. I'm turning the colors down a bit.
Okay.
Or the brightness down. I'm gonna zoom in. Yo, zoom in on me. You have nice cheekbones. Okay. Is that a good size for you, or how do you want to go?
Oh, that's nice. Look at all the beautiful art.
Yeah. Okay. I still got to do some sharing here.
So we got some bids coming in. So we're live now?
We are live.
Okay. Yeah. So we are just starting our live auction number 405. So bids are coming in. If you want to take a look at the artwork up for auction, if you're just joining us, please do find the Rumble House Event 405 and look up under the discussion.
And please share the event over and over again.
Share the event.
Non-stop until your friends don't want to be your friends anymore. Keep sharing. Okay, you can't see the screen, can you, Jesse? But I got to do some stuff. Okay?
Okay. Everything is awesome.
Are there 12 people with us right now? That's good.
That's awesome.
That is good. All right, so where am I? That's weird. That is weird. I'm not even going to tell you what's so weird. But it's weird.
All right. Here we go. So.
Wait. What have I done? I'm stuck in a loop.
I'm going to text. I mean, share. All right, so we're just getting all of the live feed shared, and you can share as
Don't
well.
worry about that though.
And then we're gonna start our live auction. So you can be looking at. If you find the Rumble House event page, I'm gonna post this live feed to the Rumble House event page.
Da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
And you can look in the discussion feed for the pieces.
Uh-oh.
What?
I screwed up. I screwed something up.
What did you screw up?
I sent the feed to my page. How do I fix this? Okay, this could be a problem. I think I can people with us.
All right, so we are. I think there. Oh, I think we have shared the live feed, and we're ready to start the auction. We are going to start out with number 4 and number 25. Both have bids of $10 each. To my friend Sandra, who has a young boy in the house who loves shoes. So number 25 and number 4 are both at $10. And we have a few more vinyl up for auction. Number 30. No. Number 29. $28 is by Marta. 27 by Echo. 26 by Quick. So you can text 403-629-7424 with your bids this evening. So this is our last rumble of February here. Already, we'll be into March next week. All right. Got a lot of lovely pieces this evening. Number 1 is by Dusty. Opening bid $40.
Can you imagine how crazy it would be if one was number 1?
Whoa. All right. Okay, so number 1 opening bid is $40 by Dusty. There we go. So, and if you want more photos of these pieces, they're up on the event page number 405. Number 2 is by Georgia. Georgia Jakes. That's gonna take some relearning, Georgia. I'll be going slow. Oh, thank you, Amanda, for sharing. Oh. Good back scratches.
Whoops.
It's okay. I've been doing that all night. This one thing is a bit weird. The light is just over here, so and the camera's here. So I'm just.
Well, here. How can I fix that first?
Well, you can show the artwork. Maybe you're better than me.
Is that better?
Yes. Thank you. So number 2 is by Georgia. Opening bid $30. Oh my gosh, how many banana... I forgot all about the banana, Caitlin. Thank you. Number 5. Where's number 5? Oh, It's barely a banana by a banana. So Caitlin is referring to our age-old practice of measuring paintings by bananas. Banana actually comes to us from, oh no, friend, are you watching with us? What's his name? I have to find the artist's name. If you're with us, I apologize for forgetting your name. About 1 and a little bit banana by 1 and a little bit banana.
Can we put this one in?
Yeah,
It's a strange one.
we do.
The
We do
Grinch.
strange here.
I'm gonna just turn
I'm gonna get a number for you.
this lamp off for a second. Are we still broadcasting? So it is a conglomeration of figure paintings with what would you call them? Sort of like demons.
Yeah, little.
Little demons and goobers.
Number
Felix
33.
Loved when I started putting these little
Yeah.
goobers on top of.
Because you're like responding to the drawing, and then I love. Yeah, it's
but
really
there's
lovely.
like layers of glass and
Monsters.
monsters.
All right. So yeah, here we go. Number 2 is by Georgia Jakes. Number 3.
Did you get some more water?
Yes, I did. Oh yeah. No.
I love how the studio looks tonight. A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, it's really beautiful. All right. So, I'm trying to find number 3, but I don't know where it is.
But if you love it now, just wait.
Oh.
So if I go here,
Okay.
is that? Were you sitting so low before?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Did I tip my camera?
So number 5 is by Jessica Armas Noda. A beautiful little acrylic. On canvas. Opening bid $40. Oh, 3 is by Alox. I knew I used number 3. Oh, now it's over here. Number 3 by Alox.
Are
Alright.
you going to be walking up to the camera with that?
Well, kind of, because it's
Because
too...
I just readjusted it because you were sitting.
Oh, well, okay.
It's fine if you don't want to. Just which one to do? Sit or to walk up to the camera?
No, I want to
Why don't you
sit.
sit for a while and all the pieces you can hand them to me.
Okay. I'm just pulling at
I'll
pizza
put
until
my
people
purple
bid.
hand up for people to see.
That's
Which
nice.
is sloppy. Look at my baby palms.
Do you want to show number 9
Number 9,
by Viviana?
Viv. Vivi Viverson. What do you think of that?
Beautiful.
Beauty. Okay.
Wonderful.
Let me just oh, that gives you a little more headspace.
A little bit more headspace.
Hedy Lamar. Hedy Lamar.
Number 10 is by Stephen Strain.
Wow.
So number 10.
Can I just say,
Yeah.
we had to buy a new camera because the old one was burning out.
Yeah.
Feeling pretty inspired tonight.
Right? So number 10 is oil on board. A blue kingfisher.
I need to borrow this for a second.
Okay. So you can be placing bids. We have number 4 and 25 are at $10 currently. They're at $10 each. We got lovely number 12. A lovely little teddy bear with metallic detailing his armor. Get it back here. All right. Number 12, that's by Amanda. Opening bid is $20 for that beautiful piece. Number 11 is by Alvin. Roller skating teddy bears.
Okay, Janique and Kelly, you sent your bids.
You want to hold this one up?
Yeah, but you need to plug that back in because I unplugged
I
it.
will.
That's my bad. My badness.
So, number 10, $50.
Which one's 10?
The Blue Kingfisher. So number 10's at $50 to Kelly. All right. So number 10 is currently at $50 to Kelly. And
Somebody wants to see number 6.
number 6.
What?
I'm just trying to find number 6.
Did you send my payments to Dr. Trump?
I did.
Did you hear back from him? I don't mean to say, like, tell me what he said. Just want to know if we heard
I have not heard back from him. If someone, oh, is that number 6? No, it's 11 and 10.
You know what? These are tart and sweet.
That's why they're sweet tarts. You're so funny. Oh, 6! No, it's 7. Is that a funny trick? I don't think we have a
You know
number
what?
6.
You know what's a funny trick? I
What?
got this deaf ear that's extra sensitive all the time and a migraine. And when you found number 6, I think you blew what was left of my eardrum.
I don't think, no, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I didn't find number 6. I said I don't think I know where number 6 is. And
That would be a super funny prank for people to bid on things that don't exist.
yeah, super funny.
That's why I don't think we'll ever get, like, you know, bumped out of production by a bigger, like, you know, somebody tried to pick up a TV show or something. The reason I say that is because if you try to do the Rumble House on the TV without a crowd of people that you love and trust,
Mm-hmm.
like kooks would be like texting in like $100,000 bids on stuff nonstop. Like, it'd be the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, except like we wouldn't really.
No, but it would be so disruptive. I don't think you could go
Right.
to 100,000 viewers. It just wouldn't work.
Oh, right. We got a bid on
Needle
Pablo.
point is number 7. There is no number 6.
Thank you. Oh yeah, we lost the number 6. Galen was helping us fill in those gaps today. So number 31 is at $5. Pablo. Do you want to talk about Pablo?
Pablo Picasso is not my favorite painter because he was kind of a monster, and I would highly recommend you read the book Picasso the Destroyer. So I have a pretty weird relationship with the persona of Pablo Picasso. But my friend Mark was giving an artist talk the other day, and he was talking about how he asked some of his artist friends which they thought was the most important painting. Not favorite painting, but most important.
Important, yeah.
And my belief is the most important painting is probably Guernica. So this was on my mind. And he also mentioned that two of his artist friends also thought, myself and another person, that Guernica was the most pivotal painting. So I have a really weird relationship with Pablo Picasso. This actually came from
Does it feel like you're sitting here with him?
this came from a creation that I did of Picasso with minotaur horns and a bull ring in his nose. But when I started painting it, I decided not to go with the horns and the ring in his nose, and did a pretty good job of removing the evidence of the horns and the ring.
You know what's cool though? I really like how you
Modified his eyes.
how you have the drawing under there, so you know like these bits are underneath the paint, but the layers,
I
yeah.
haven't done my video about my process, but that's my process. I always try and show through. See, these are on these expensive canvases, which are a real treat to work on. I always leave the sides. I like to leave the sides, white, just because I don't usually get the nice canvases. And then I always show a little bit of the original canvas. So this white here is original. Then I'll paint some in. And then I want some of the drawing, the sketch. And whatever layers I work on, I like to show progress of the layers throughout.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's a thing.
Totally.
You put your cover back on.
Yeah, because the front's now naked, so I needed some kind of protection for it.
Right. Kind of like edges.
Yeah, like I don't want it to completely smash.
All right. Well, there's 20 people with us.
That's amazing.
We need the money to serve for everything. How much is the opening bid for this?
Which?
This.
$7? $50.
It's really nice.
It is
I
really
love the
nice.
colors. Actually, and I will forever remember this is the painting where we first started to explore our new camera, right? We're testing out the new lens, and we put this painting up, and our minds were blown by the color.
Sorry, I was rubbing the painting against the mic
You were rubbing it?
with the painting.
Send us pack photos. That'll wake us up.
Okay.
We kind of had a slow start tonight because Rich had a migraine and just let me sleep for half an hour before the rumble. Right? When
Yes.
does that happen?
It's true, actually.
It was intense, and I dreamt too. Like I had these really intense. Did I wake up and yell something at some point? I remember
You asked me if I fell at one point.
Yeah, like I did. Yeah, right. I had a weird dream.
It's like, no, I'm good. So Picasso's now at $10.
Ooh, I painted Picasso and Hemingway tonight.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Hemingway, which is too big to buy, so don't feel pressured because it's too big.
Is that like
But
would that be okay to bring into a school, or is that like
because it says Picasso or
Hemingway
Hemingway shot
shoots
himself.
himself? Yeah.
It was a newspaper article.
Yeah. And you'd have to really be looking, I guess, to like read that part.
No, I think people would see it. I actually was worried that when I painted it, people think I was making her cry for help.
Well, do you want
But
do you want to talk about that one?
not yet. Let's
Okay.
control that.
Okay. Oh, Tony says he has a few Pablo original drawings from 1969. Happy to give access for inspiration. Cool, Tony.
That's really interesting. Actually, here's a question. Would you mind like taking a picture of them and sending this? Would that be okay? Because Jess and I own a Salvador Dali lithograph print. No,
I have a
What's your-
woodblock print.
woodblock print. Which is funny because I have a George Brock lithograph print. If I was to print, I'd probably litho and you would probably woodblock. Hey?
Yeah, it's true.
Do you think you would woodblock print because you're just used to this idea of having a Dolly woodblock, and so you're familiar, or do you think that you bought the Dolly woodblock because you're like, I love woodblock prints?
Like the feeling of woodblock, like even when I do lino, I want them to have that texture of wood. Like
Yeah.
I like having that like gouges and like the, so I don't.
I haven't done lithograph prints, but I quite love.
Picasso's at $15 now.
Picasso.
Picasso is at $15 now. Number 31's at $15. I really love that. I love how he's matte and the background is so gloss.
Yeah. Well.
Or I mean metallic, not gloss.
Like, I think sometimes because we were gifted the really bright colors, the really gold paints, which I wouldn't normally buy, but
Yeah.
I can't really see painting the figure or the foreground with those. I like to use them as kind of triggers in the background.
I like that. So we got number 13 is by Larry. Look at that. That's a really nice color. Oh, we got a bid $50 for Picasso. $50 for Picasso now. We're at... Picasso is now at $50.
Could you guys send us some pet photos, or maybe actually, you know what's fun is if you sent us pictures of your homes with the artwork, if you have some artworks hanging. Jess and I don't get out much, and you get to see our faces, but we don't get to see yours. So, is there any chance we could talk you into? Yes, Janique, we will show the Dolly, and we will show the Brock. I don't know why we haven't thought of that before. Maybe because we
Next
we definitely
Wednesday.
wouldn't want people to break into Rumble House for the ridiculous two prints that we own. You spent a lot of money on yours. You must have had a job and no apartment at the time.
I had a job and no
I
apartment.
inherited mine. I actually stole mine from my family. My mom bought it from a art auction in
Yeah.
the 60s. The
Yeah.
hotel was shutting down, and nobody knew who Brock was. So if it was Picasso, they probably would have been admitting more. But she went to this art auction for this hotel that was shutting down, and bought a Picasso, or not Picasso, George Brock for like $40 or $50. So
Right? This is like... Okay. Number 7. Oh, fun!
what?
Michelle bid $20 on number 7. Do you want to show these up close? They look really good on the video.
Yeah.
So this is DMT, melatonin, and GABA neurotransmitters. So there's raised embroidery. Sandra is working on different embroidery stitches to get the different layers and the different...
Pick the fuzz off there. That was us. These came fuzz free. But one thing you don't know about Rumble House is it's a very fuzzy building. It is. It's the fuzziest building ever.
Fuzzy.
Partly because we keep making Muppet curtains,
Yeah, actually I have
which are both curtains for Muppets and also sometimes curtains
Yellow
made out of
fuzz.
Muppets. And so it's not as bad now that we're just doing fuzzy fabric here, but it used to be really bad. And I know that one day we'll have people back here, because fuzz I can live with, but really bad. When we reopen, we're going to change things. Everything at Rumble will be welcoming except from people that come with glitter.
Oh yeah, no glitter.
Glitter was just brutal at the Rumble House. I feel bad for saying that, really. We love you. Bring your glitter, but boy.
But glitter's not really good for the environment either. So
Well,
I
can I
feel
tell you
like
something
we
about
could all
glitter?
just calm down on the glitter.
Can I tell you something about glitter?
Yeah.
There was probably a couple people that brought glitter into Rumble House and cleaned up after themselves.
Oh, for sure.
But for the most part, there was two things people brought into Rumble House that never got cleaned up. One was glitter. Glitter would be left for me to clean. Two, anybody that ate their dinner at Dairy Queen didn't put their stuff away. There was one time somebody ate dinner and left didn't leave their Dairy Queen wrappers on the front table, and I found it in the curbside of where the kids were sitting earlier. They were sitting in the bike lane, and they ate Dairy
Here.
Queen and left it.
Do you want to see some pictures, Rich?
Am I in trouble?
No.
Here,
Picasso's.
let's trade with me.
And-
Those are originals, right?
Yeah, and then Janique shared her creation station with you too. So Tony sent those 2 images.
Pretty amazing.
Thanks, Tony. Those are really amazing. Okay, so number 4 and number 25 are going to be timing out at $10 each to Sandra. So number 4 and number 25 are at $10
Oh,
each.
actually, my kids at school would love these. Who did these?
Sew-in.
And are they new? Like, did they just get here?
Oh no, we bought those a long time
Oh,
ago.
okay. So these are nice pieces to buy. They also help out the gallery because Jess and Rich already paid for them, which means if you buy these pieces, it'll help us make ends meet as we almost reach a year of. What's this one at? Should we time it out?
31 is at $50.
$50 going once. $50 going twice. The time is 9:33. You have 10 minutes to make up for the lag.
Okay.
$50.
And then we have these pieces.
Now that
Yeah. Oh, here, tape, sorry. There you go. Oh, wait. It was a trick.
also, if I could tell you a short story. What is the date today?
Today's the 24th of February.
And then when did we go into lockdown?
March 18th. Well, 16th, but
Okay.
18th was the first rumble.
March 18th.
Yeah.
So that was the third Wednesday, probably, or the second Wednesday. That'd be the second Wednesday. Might
The
have been the
third.
third Wednesday in
Yeah.
Rumble.
Because there was 2 weeks, and then we got the notice, and then we were on lockdown like 2 days
Okay.
after.
So it was at this time, like this might be a slow night, but let me tell you about slow nights. This time last year, the people that were still coming into Rumble, the Wildcats,
Yeah.
were like not concerned about COVID, but people started hearing about COVID this time last year. And the art buyers that were really supportive
Yeah.
were being a little more cautious because they started
Totally.
hearing on the news that, there's this disease sort of spreading around China. I don't know when it came to Canada. We'll probably hear a big announcement when it's like a 1 year of the first. Or did we pass that? The first.
We just remember. I remember hearing about it in January, and
Yeah.
it was getting more and more. I
So
don't
Rumble
remember
needs
the
to make
first.
roughly our half to keep the gallery open. We have to make about $500 a week.
Yeah.
Without that, Jess and I are keeping the gallery out with our own funds, and we had 3 weeks in a row. So this would have been week 1 of the entire gallery cleared $300 this Wednesday a year ago.
Yeah.
And then the following Wednesday, we made pretty close to $300. Might have been about $290. And then the third Wednesday in a row, we made maybe $310. But it averaged out that we made very close to $300 a week, 3 Wednesdays in a row, which meant we needed to make $1,100 the last Rumble
Yeah.
before it shut down. And to do that, we would have had to make $2,200, right?
Right.
And so this is a funny long story, but I just want to tell you,
No, it's good. It's important.
this time last year, we were on the downward spiral towards closing Rumble because we made $300,
Yeah.
we made $300, we made $300. We needed to make $1,100 on the last open Wednesday to make rent just for that month, and we made minus $90. So Jess and I spent $180 in the auction and ended up coming out
Yeah.
$90 short the last Rumble that we're open. It was packed. It was absolutely packed in here, but nobody here had a job. And it was like $90 negative. Everybody went home just so discouraged. The following week, during that week, we got everything got closed down.
Yeah.
we weren't sure what we're gonna do, and we duct taped one of the phones to a stick.
And our first live broadcast was sideways,
First
right?
couple broadcasts were sideways. It was just like, turn your screen on its side, and then we got here, right?
And then we're still here.
Yeah, and even if this
You
is
know,
a slow night, it's always slow at this time of year because
it's
everybody's got their night.
February, and it's
Yeah.
like right. And I was just thinking too, like that's what I was thinking. Was first February's always been slow, and it's always just about getting together and being here for each other.
Yeah.
And then I was also thinking, like, remember the first few Rumbles online? We were like, is anyone going to bring art down? We like took out all the stuff from the bathroom and
Oh,
everything because
yeah.
we were like, we'll just like
Yeah,
sell all
yeah.
the stuff we have.
Yeah.
And like it's been going for just about a year now, and we have so much beautiful art that's dropped off every week, and it's just like the fact that you keep tuning in and keep coming is just amazing because it's like you are keeping us alive too. Like we
Would
get
it be weird to put this in the auction tonight?
well, that was from a year ago.
Yeah, it's a framed piece, story from Avenue about my two favorite people, Jess and Rich, and
Yeah, is that
and
weird?
it's got
to
the
sell that?
cover of this is the January cover of Avenue, and then the whole story and a little picture of Oliver and
And our little wedding picture.
yeah. So we're so proud we framed it, but also MT bought us a copy of a really nice frame one, so we have two of these, so we're not being
That's
desperate
true,
when
yeah.
we sell it. But what number can this be?
Here, I'll put a number. Actually, yeah. Can you grab me a number? The bowl's right there.
34.
Nice.
Yeah, actually, you know what I like? Let's just start randomly shifting all the numbers. They could be anything and in any order.
Oh, so I never have to worry about organizing them again.
I think I've said that.
That
a
is-
billion times.
I know. I just do it because it's nice to have some order in our lives. All right. So currently, we actually just got a bid for Steven's piece for $60.
Did this used to be on our fence?
No, it was above the door.
You don't think that this was is there still one on the fence?
Yeah, there's stuff on the fence. Okay, what's your bid? What's the opening bid for the piece? Or Janique, are you
piece?
asking? She said I'd totally bid on the Ready to Rumble framed piece.
Oh, $1. What is the cover price of an Avenue magazine? I know they're free, but they actually have a cover price on it.
Okay, Rich, do you want to hold up Steven's piece?
Coming it out.
Well, no, Dusty just bid 60, and I wanted to show Kelly because she was the other one bidding.
Okay, number 10. $60 going once. Where's my hand? Why isn't my hand in the frame? There it is. I'm on the wrong side. Okay. This is awkward. Okay, here we go.
Tony bid $40 for the article.
Okay. Number 10. What's this bird called again?
A blue kingfisher.
Going once. Where's my hand? Going twice. It looks like I painted my hand. Going 3 times. So the blue kingfisher, we're going to time it at 9:40. 9:40. And what?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
minutes.
So Kelly, it's at $60 now, just so you know, because she was the other one bidding there. Tony bid $40.
I
Oh,
got a song about Tony, who's a superhero. It's called Tony's Theme.
Trish just bid $50.
which?
The article.
Oh, can we do something? Do we have a copy of the Globe and Mail? Or maybe we'll sell that.
I'm not sure if it's here. We have a bunch at the house. You can check. So the framed article is at $50 now. It is number 35. Or you can just say the article. $60
Like, truth is,
to Tony.
we're so vain, we'd give you that article just to hang in your house.
Don't talk like that.
Well, I mean, it's flattering that somebody would want to hang it.
Yeah, it is very nice.
Also, this picture might have saved our life.
Actually, though.
You want to tell that story? Can I hold it up?
Well, this is the reason.
Okay, so let me just. All right. So there's that ring is just the light, but there's this picture, right? And actually, a friend of mine from high school, Jared Sitch, just happened to be the photographer that day. Jared Sitch was that guy that he was just super cool in high school. And anyway, so he turned out to be the photographer. I can't get the light. Oh, there we go. He turned out to be the photographer that took our photo. And I thought Jess looked beautiful. Like, I thought she looked so much like a just coming of age Ava Gardner. And so she's looking at this picture. And I can always tell there's a funny thing when Jess isn't pleased. But because there's just this slight hesitation. I'm like, do you love this article? And she's like, yeah, I'm so proud. And there we go. And so she's like, but is my face puffy? And I'm like, no. And I'm like, maybe a little. And so we decided we should probably cut back on the drinking.
It's actually
Start
really,
making our faces puffy.
it's really helped us actually.
Yeah. Now look at the cheekbones.
It's actually been really good for like mental health as well. So it's
Right
like,
before COVID.
yeah,
Literally the month
literally,
before COVID.
literally.
Jess looks at her cheekbones and goes, maybe we should quit drinking. And then Bob Dylan came out with his own bourbon.
Okay, 35 is at, so that's the article,
So,
is
listen,
at $70.
$70.
Can you, so, oh yeah, Stephen Strains is at 60
Okay,
to
Picasso's
Dusty.
almost done.
Picasso's at $50.
$50. It's got 3 minutes. 50.
Number 7 is at,
Stevens is number 10.
yeah, that's at 60 to
Did we
Dusty.
put a time on it?
9:40, I think you said.
9:40. It's 9:44. Okay. Why was I having such a hard time holding this one up? Yeah, was it a wedding gift? What? How did we end up with the really nice version of this from MT?
That was a wedding gift.
Yeah, so our wedding gift was the same thing. The wedding gift one's really neat because she framed it on a two-sided frame.
Yeah, so there's no back
Yeah.
on it. It's like
Yeah.
glass on the back too.
Yeah, cool.
So Tony just bid 80 on the article. Number 35, the article is at $80 to Tony. Thank you, Tony. Oh, Sandra. Sandra has a glitter story. Her sister used to clean houses in Vancouver and is absolutely anti-glitter. It's in fact her nemesis. It never leaves. I know it's true. You find it like everywhere. Aw, Sandra, you're so beautiful. Number 7 by Sandra Cross is at $20 to Michelle. So those are the 3 beautiful little neurotransmitter embroideries. Number...
Can we put this one up?
Yeah, of course.
And then that opening bid is $1.
Okay. So this is a piece inspired by Black History Month. Looking at integration, and it was I forget the names now. Some of the first students that were filling out their paperwork to get into school. Yeah, Rich was doing this one a couple weeks ago. So this is in honor of Black History Month. That's number. We'll get another number on that one, my love.
Yeah, and can I put these up? I'll go get some numbers. Oh, sorry.
We have another piece by Theo back here too. You can show that has a number already.
Okay.
That someone was
This one's
asking.
really nice.
Randy was asking about one. 35 is at $90 now. That's the article.
Okay.
That's at 90.
$1.
Number 36, opening bid $1.
Where is the screen? There we go.
All right, Tony bid 100.
Is Tony bidding against himself?
No, Tony and Trish.
Oh, okay.
And Randy bid $40 on number 1.
Is that Randy from the TV?
No, Randy with an I.
Ah.
Okay, so number 1 is at $40.
Yeah, $40. Woo-woo. That sounds really beautiful.
It's so lovely.
I really dig her style. It's so graphic. She had a
Yeah.
piece that she sent. Did you see that?
Yeah, where the sidewalk ends.
Yes. Boy, tonight I would love to go home and read Where the Sidewalk Ends.
It's so beautiful. That's your mom's copy.
I know, right?
Priscilla Teru. Do you want to show some of Theo's work?
Yeah.
So it's number 24.
One of my mom's friends was subbing at the school today,
Aww.
and everybody's like, "How's your mom?" And I was like, "Well, Parkinson's." And so my mom's slowing down a bit. I don't know if you know her. She used to be the bouncer here at the Rumble House. If you're messing around, she'd come and kick your ass, quite literally. But my mom's got Parkinson's, so she's slowing down a bit.
Oh, these pieces go really nicely together.
And they look great on our new camera.
Woohoo!
Woo-woo.
That pink, wow.
The pink one, I love this one.
Pink streak in the sky.
And this was done January 29th, 2003.
All of these were done 2003. That's why they have similar styles.
Yeah.
So we got a bid $115 for the framed article to Trish, $115.
What's happening?
Gina said, "What is Hemingway at?"
Hemingway. Nobody's bid on Hemingway. Free. I'm really gonna do that. I'm gonna change the camera.
And then I can move the chair out of the way we can show it. Closer? Yeah?
No, it's okay. I'll pull it out.
Do you want me to move these?
You know how you'll know? I'll have a cue for if I want you to move something.
You'll say, "Hey, Josie."
Yeah, can you do it? Like, I'm not short on being demanding.
I know.
Okay. Oh, man, something. All right, there is more to this than I told before. Am I stuck?
It's behind the curtain.
Yeah, that's okay.
$50! People are asking about Hemingway. So,
You got it?
currently at $50.
All right. Can you lift it up a bit? No, don't worry. I just want to see.
It's not heavy. I just need to get it past the lights. There, I got it. Yeah, there.
Okay, so. Great. Had you read much Hemingway before we met?
No, I knew I like.
You don't like Jones
appreciated
on
him?
Hemingway the way I do.
No.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So,
I didn't start reading until I was 21,
yeah.
and there's a long story behind me and Hemingway, and where I said I have kind of a testy relationship with Picasso, who wasn't a very nice person. Hemingway is a deep idol to me. Now, my dad, not meaning to upset me.
Just so you know, there's a million people losing their minds over it right now.
Okay,
So
but let me
just
tell you my story about Hemingway. My dad pulled an article out of the Calgary Sun about Hemingway shooting himself. This was when I was in high school. So it was years after Hemingway shot himself.
Yeah.
But the article was about how creative people are crazy. And it went through and it listed off Van Gogh and Hemingway and all these people. I carried this article in my whatever sketchbook I was using for 30 years because it was such a huge dent in my head to see this list of really everybody I ever idolized shot themselves in one way or the other. And actually, it's partly why I'm so anti-gun is not
that's
so
a fair
much that I'm
thing.
worried about people robbing banks, artists get depressed, right?
No.
So the idea that these artists were creative because they were insane really, really hurt me. And I don't think it was, my dad didn't pull the article out for me because he thought he'd hurt me, but the article just crushed me. Because what I felt what happened is, I think artists live in a world where they're not understood or valued, or where they can't make that connection. That's probably why we make art. Mm-hmm. And I think that creativity can drive you nuts, but I don't think creativity comes from madness. I think madness might come from creativity.
Being not understood in your society, when like there's
So, Hemingway checked himself in for help, and they put him on medication for his depression, but the medication stopped him from writing, and then he put a shotgun in his mouth. And so I have this contentious relationship with medication as well, right? Because I feel like if you use art to save yourself and the medication interferes with your art making, I think that's one of those things in the outside world when you get put in a sanitarium and they decide to help you by putting medication in you. That's not to say I don't think you should take medication if you're on medication, but this is just a thing that lived with me. So I wanted to paint Hemingway. I was feeling inspired to paint Hemingway. I wanted to keep it a little bit punk rock. I found a really, what Jess calls is a very vulnerable picture of Ernest Hemingway. But even when I painted him in the vulnerable position, Jess sees him as vulnerable. I think she's I think you see that from the photo.
Because I see the photo and I see you in your like quiet moments and you're still strong, but it's like
I couldn't help, even though I tried to paint him vulnerable. And I think I'm good at capturing emotions. He kept coming through looking kind of like, who's the god of ocean?
Poseidon.
I kept seeing Poseidon.
Oh, I was going to say like rage against the dying of the light.
This green-blue kept coming in because no matter how I tried to capture his weakness, I kept getting Poseidon sneaking in.
That's really cool.
And then there was also this haunting news article where it said Hemingway shoots himself. And then I started writing text of the books that really mean something to me. The first book I ever read was The Farewell to Arms. I was 21 years old. I just finished my last university English class, and I took a pile of books that I was supposed to read, and I didn't, down to the bookstore. And the lineup was too long, so I bought a ham sandwich and a cup of coffee in the cafeteria, and I sat down. I'd never really read before. And I opened up A Farewell to Arms, and I remember the custodian flicking the lights at me at about 3 a.m. You were allowed to stay overnight back then, but he's like, you should go home. And I was probably on the last chapter of A Farewell to Arms, so I read all of that in one sitting. I went home and read In the Skin of a Lion the next morning, and then I just busted through Nabokov and the classics for the next, the rest of my life. I probably finished a couple books a month, but I was a late bloomer when it came to reading. And so this piece is pretty special. What's the bid at? It's number 17.
Okay, so here, there is so much love flowing your way. Gina bid 50. Janique bid 55. Viviana bid 60. So we're currently at $60. I have
It's huge,
others.
By the way, and we will deliver it. I apologize.
We will deliver it, yeah. So Viviana currently has it at $60. And then just general, like, Janique's just saying thank you so much for sharing about it.
Here's something about us about this piece.
We're talking about how we're crying listening to you.
Yeah, this
thank you. And
this is not something I would always recommend to people, what I'm about to say. But all of this piece keeps coming back to the center for me. And I'm comfortable with it as it is. I love it as it is.
$70 to Janique.
However, if it is too big for you, I would not be at all insulted if you wanted to take it off of the current stretcher and we could stretch it smaller And you could still wrap the back around so you could make it bigger later in life. But
80 to Viviana.
this is one of the rare instances that if you wanted to crop it down, I wouldn't be offended. Right?
Yeah. So it's at 80 to Viviana currently, and Tony bid 125 on the framed article. So number 35 is at 125 to Tony, and number 17 is currently at $80 to Viviana.
I'm just going to switch over to the...
Yeah. Rich, thank you so much for sharing about that. Janique was saying thank you, and Viviana was saying she has every single book by him, and Janique just bid 88.
It wasn't until my TED Talk where I was going to include this bit of the article that I'd pulled that piece of newspaper out of my sketchbook.
Yeah.
And I walked around with that newspaper in my pocket for a few weeks. And then after my TED Talk, I felt like I'd put that fear and pain aside about that article.
Look, isn't that the book we selected letters?
Yeah.
Viviana is so beautiful. I think that one gentleman lent that to you.
I know. I was just thinking about that when I was painting this, that we should find out his address and return his book.
Okay, so...
And in the same way that Johnny Cash kept me sane, and Bob Dylan's been keeping me sane, Hemingway keeps me sane.
Totally. That's the thing. Is they
The
keep you
truth.
sane. It's the truth.
Yeah.
It's like the people who are speaking the truth and painting the truth and singing the truth, they maybe feel outcast in the society, not ready to listen to the truth.
Or-
And then when they didn't have the support, they lost the battle,
well, who
right?
gives back to Hemingway?
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah. So 35 is now at 130 to Trish. So that's the
Which one's
article.
that? Okay.
The article. And so Viviana has it at 95. Viviana has 17, sorry. At 95.
17 is on stretch denim, which is part of the reason why I'd be intrigued on restretching it, because you could just boing, pull it off and then
It's not
stretch it around.
stretch, is it? I thought it was indigo cotton. Like
No, it's on denim.
it's on denim. It's not stretch.
Well,
denim,
I mean,
though.
okay, it's not stretch denim, but it's denim. It's not like canvas.
No, I guess it has a different stretch. then.
There's that, it's stretchy compared to canvas.
Janique bid 111 on number 17.
Where's Janique?
Janique's in town for
Is she
a few
leaving?
weeks.
Yeah,
she's
so
here for a
Janique,
few
this
weeks,
would
she
be
was
really easy to pull off the canvas and restretch if you want to, if you're traveling. I started doing the stupid dance in the elevator the other day,
saying. Yeah,
and I realized I do stupid dances.
that's nice.
So
And
my little boy Felix, he's 8, and he's super literal sometimes.
Viviana bid 120.
So one time Felix was doing he was flossing, and I was like, dude, there's a couple things we don't do in this family. One of them is we don't floss. And so I was just kidding, right? And then so I drop him off, and then Shauna, who's a great partner in raising my child, texts me at like 10 o'clock, and she seems livid, but she's just teasing me. She's like, what's this business about Felix doesn't floss? And I was like, oh, not flossing his teeth, but the dance. And she's like, why can't he floss? It's awesome. And I was like, no, I was just kidding.
Aww.
And she was just teasing me. But he was like, no, my dad said we don't floss. And so anyways, I was in the elevator and I was doing one of my stupid dances, and it turned out that I realized it was almost like flossing. And Felix caught me flossing in the bath. Not in the bath, that would be weird. Super weird. He caught me flossing in the elevator, and he's like, what are you doing? And I was like, flossing.
Do you have a full painting of picture of Hemingway on your phone?
What does that mean?
To
Do I?
here. Oh, look.
Sort of.
So Janique, Janique just bid 130
Yeah, I
on
think I did.
Hemingway.
The colors aren't really great on the full photos. So if you're sending it, here, I'll send it. Wait, are you just looking for where it is? Oh, there's this and that.
Okay.
Baby this and that, baby this and that. She does a lot of this and she does a lot of that. Do you know that one?
Nope. Now I do.
It was a toy. Kelly knows that one. Was that Kelly beeping in? She remembers the baby this and that.
Sorry.
What did you give me for that migraine?
My prescription. Was it?
No, it's like, it's not just that my migraine went away.
It just opens the blood vessels
Whatever
in
it
your
is,
brain.
I like it, yeah. So yeah, like you gave me the migraine pills, and a little while ago I was like, you know what? I think my migraine went away. And then just in the last half an hour or so, I'm kind of like, hey, you know, I kind of feel better than usual.
I know. You know what? Sometimes I take 2, and then I take 2 more right away because it's not kicking in, and then after I'm like, I shouldn't have done 2 more. But I need that relief immediately.
When I got my shoulder operated on, they had me on morphine in the hospital,
Yeah.
and then they sent me home early.
I put 130 Hemingway. Hemingway did not bid 130. Janique did.
Okay, so I was in the hospital, and they were giving me morphine.
Tony bid 150 on the article.
And was it morphine? Yeah, I think it was. And so it turns out like morphine makes you super constipated, right? But I tore my bicep off, and so when they reattached it, I was one-armed, and so I was really like, to change my t-shirt was like an hour and a half, and luckily I was like, whatever. Anyways, I did not want to take any of the painkillers they gave me.
Yes.
Because of the constipation.
Right.
Because I was struggling with only having one arm to take care of everything else in my life.
Yeah.
So I kind of skipped taking my my pain meds, and I just kind of suffered through the pain, and then I had a headache, and I went into my closet and I took like 3 of these pills. Did I ever tell you the story?
No.
I accidentally took like 3. I think they might have been Tylenol 3s and not morphine, but I took 3 Tylenol 3s. And then I realized what I did. And then I remember I went to Safeway. And I was walking down the aisles at Safeway going like, I don't even know if these Tylenol 3s work, but my feet aren't touching the floor. And it felt like I was like hovering 3 inches above the floor. I was like, I can't feel the floor beneath me. And I remember just thinking like, I wonder if people ever take these recreationally.
I think that is actually what happens, and that's the problem.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Isn't that an opiate?
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm just going to brush your teeth for a second.
I got it.
Did you?
Yeah.
What was it?
I don't know. It could have been a spice from the
A spice from
garlic.
the food that Galen gave us.
So Janique bid 130.
What a beautiful name.
I know. I even tried to say it fancy because it's so nice. Janique bid 130 on Hemingway, and then Viviana bid 140 on Hemingway. Tony bid 150 on piece 35, and then Trish bid 160 on the article. Okay.
Do you know what that means?
Nope.
Okay.
No. Nope. It's like different.
Did you send them?
Yeah, both of them are there. I think it's
Like, no.
yeah.
Let's...
Okay, let's put some more pieces. Number 9
Number 9. Number 9.
by Viviana. Help. Number 9 by Viviana. Opening $40.
I just ate something that wasn't like... Did this one get a bit?
Nope, not yet.
It's really beautiful.
It says you can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf.
Is the opening bid $50?
Yeah.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. because I think Jacob could use a boost. I'm gonna start the bid at this at $25.
Mm-hmm.
So until it goes over $25, we won't take a cut. We'll give Jacob his half,
Okay.
and if it sells for $25, it'll be as though it sold for 50. And we're not like jinxing him.
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
But I'd love to see this go, and I'd love to put $25 in Jacob's pocket,
Awesome.
and he could use the support.
So opening $25 and
Yes.
it's all to Jacob.
Yeah, 100% to Jacob. Can you pass me the boom?
Yes.
I said boom, boom. Tell you the truth, this is such even just a beautiful canvas. I'm surprised this hasn't picked up a bid. Maybe because we're in Canada and she's holding a gun. But this was a Zach Lau painting. Zach gave it to me to paint on, and I couldn't bring myself to paint on his work. But I probably will if it doesn't sell tonight. This one, number 13, was Larry Kimball, right?
Yep.
Wow, I really love that we got a new camera.
Yeah. Number 12, it's just touch her on the side. Number 12 is Amanda's. No, I know. I was because
No, it's perfect.
opening bid $20.
Look how it like disappears into a distance with the. This one, I'm surprised. It's not true. I'm not surprised at all. This one has not got a bid. Opening bid. It's a multi-level layers of Jessica from Figure Drawing with
Actually, other versions of
yeah, I think I
Jessica.
was planning to keep working on this, and maybe that's why I'd never put it in. But
Maybe.
it's on quite a nice frame.
That is
and
really
then these
funny.
cute little demons. You maybe don't get the three-dimensional effect of it.
It's
yeah?
really cool.
I might bring that into school.
Janique says the gallery looks unreal tonight on the screen and the camera quality is killer, just so you guys know. Thanks, Janique.
Can I tell you the story about this?
So,
You can't find good information about stuff you use on the internet. You could maybe look up to find out whether a movie is good on the internet, or you might get some statistics on whether a Ford Bronco is a good vehicle. But if you try and find out what the best camera is by using the internet, it's like all the people on the internet will just, they're kind of like bent on whatever camera they use, right?
Yeah.
And so it's really hard to get good, decent. And the other thing is you can't use a TV to see if the other TVs have good color.
oh yeah, that's funny.
There used to be this funny commercial where they'd have a parrot on the TV. And they'd be like, can your TV make this yellow? And you're like, I guess, you know, watching it on TV. But
I'm watching it
I
on
remember
my
watching
TV.
that TV commercial thinking, oh, I wish I had a TV that could make that yellow. And I was like, wait a
Wait a tick. Where you go? Where are you going? Okay.
Two cute stories I didn't pass on to you.
Yeah?
Shauna was wearing a striped shirt today.
Yeah?
And Felix looked at her and said, wait a minute, are you on a chain gang or something?
Oh my gosh, that's cute. We were telling him what a chain gang is.
Yeah, and then secondly,
Calvin and Hobbes talk.
Felix got hit in the head with that shovel right above the eye today. And then Shauna just sent me a text saying that when he got hit in the eye with the shovel, he went and hid behind the fence and cried so that Arthur wouldn't be sad that he hurt him. That's my little boy. Pretty cute kid, eh?
Oh, Felix.
And I know exactly what that looks like from that time your mom thought it'd be fun if you played with his fireworks. It just kind of quietly disappears as his hand's on fire. If you're hurt, you have to tell. If you're hurt, you have to tell.
Number 2 is by Georgia.
Georgia.
So we can I'll just kind of recap things here.
Yeah, okay, so some of these are timed out. This one's timed out, right?
Steven, where's Steven?
Steven,
Is it
Steven, Bobivin,
60
Banana Favina, Fofivin.
$60 to Dusty.
Sold. Cannot have. And this one sold?
Yeah.
Pablo Picasso.
$50.
Called, avocado.
Hold on.
Done?
Yeah. No, that's that one.
Great.
There.
Alright. What's that ding?
Oh, black and white piece. Bonus.
Do you know that there was a cartoon there was a cartoon. This one's like really stunning, and it's light, and it's really easy to move, and it's on foam core.
Yeah.
So you could put
Do you
this
think-
anywhere, but it always looks sharp.
Opening bid $20.
Opening bid $20.
Yeah, isn't it nice? It's so
Yeah.
like graphic. This one
Yeah.
is like really.
Yeah.
That's by Bana. And actually this is by Bana as well. So we have ceramic pieces by her. We have the paintings. Do you want to show Andrew's?
What's the opening bid for this?
40.
I will bid 40.
Yeah? Okay.
I'm gonna put it with my collection of Andrew's work.
Number 16, yeah?
Yeah. Andrew, I think, is one of the most gifted artists here with his abstract work. He does some really nice stuff with. See, the thing with Andrew's work is
Is Bana's number
it
18?
fits in tight with all the graffiti pieces, hey? But it also fits in tight with all of the abstract fine art pieces. I feel like this is the perfect balance between the an abstract painting that you'd hang in your kitchen and an edgy graffiti piece. And I'm really impressed with how he always, at first, to be honest, first couple times I saw his work, I thought it was luck. I was like, oh, you really nailed the gap between like fine art and street art. And then
interesting.
consistently he hits that spot
consistent,
every
yeah.
time.
Okay, so
I was going to tell you, there used to be a cartoon of Abbott and Costello when I was a kid.
really?
Yeah. It was on right after Hercules. You saw Hercules, right?
Yeah.
And Newton? And the song?
So
I'm proud to have a friend like Hercules. You remember that?
I don't know. Tony just bid $30 on number 18. I love you.
18.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. But anyways, there was this random like
So
Abbott
number
and Costello.
18's at 30. Sorry.
There's a random Abbott and Costello. No, this is actually relevant. Not really,
Okay.
but
I'm listening.
relatively relevant.
I'm paying attention.
For me, it's good,
Yes.
right? Okay. So there was this random cartoon of Abbott and Costello. It wasn't very well produced either. That was on right after Hercules. When I was getting ready for you're humoring me, I get it.
No.
Anyways, Costello went nuts one episode, and he was running around like a caveman yelling "ring-a-ding-a-ding-dang-dong," and so you don't know this about me. But you know how I have like these voices in my head?
Yeah.
Every time that bell rings or you talk about the bell rings,
Yeah.
I want to yell ring-a-ding-a-ding-dang-dong. Have you ever heard me say that before?
Like you say flibbity flu sometimes.
Flippity-flu. I stole
yeah.
that from Bruce.
Yeah.
Ring-a-ding-a-ding-dang-dong. Also kind of, you might even think I was talking about the old Stampede Wrestling.
I
'cause-
have heard you say that before.
No, ring-a-ding-dong-dandy.
That's
Ed
different.
Whalen.
Oh, okay.
Ring-a-ding-a-ding-dang-dong is totally unrelated and an American cartoon. But every time that thing dings, I want to yell, ring-a-ding-a-ding-dang-dong! And I keep it in every time. And you don't know this about me. You don't know people don't know the restraint that I use.
You
for the-
actually have so
the
much
crazy
restraint.
shit that floats in my head inside. Sorry, what's happening?
Randy bid $35 on Bana's piece. It's over
Bana, bana,
there, yeah.
bana, banana, fana, fufana. Do I have to show it again?
I don't know.
Is one sold?
Oh yeah, here.
Does anybody
Did I
have
write-
this piece?
Did I write an article? I mean, did I write a?
Pre-COVID, this was on our fence for 6 years. This kid from Texas came into Rumble House
Oh.
and made this piece, and I bought it. And there was
No,
some
that
graffiti
piece
on
is still outside. Is the
same kid.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
That's
a matching piece that matches the outside of the Rumble House. The cover's a little piece of graffito. Did number 39 get a bid? Also, I don't know if we told you this. Theo's been selling all of his pieces through the Rumble House. We've got to see all of Theo's life pass before our eyes. This is from,
Currently, we're looking at 2003.
and the neat thing about this is that Theo did these pieces from the 70s all the way up, held on to them. He's been sharing them through Rumble House, but he also does his own fundraisers to help keep us open, and he also donates 100% of his sales to Rumble. So as much as I love these pieces, I'm not really allowed to bid on them because he wants them to support the gallery. But I do like this one. Did this one get a bid?
No,
I like this one a lot.
you might have already bought it.
I think I did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that one home. That's when I know I love it, when I buy it a couple times. It doesn't matter. We got to put money into the gallery to keep it open anyway, so might as well.
It's either way, yeah.
We're not putting money into the gallery this month, but last year we sure were. Okay.
So, just want to confirm some things. Between Tony and Trish here for the article, Trish
Let me show it one more time.
has the article at 160, number 35. And Viviana currently has Hemingway, number 17, at 140.
I'm not going to break Hemingway with that.
That's okay. So please just text if I missed anything there. 17 is at 140 to Viviana, and the article number 35 is at 160 to Trish. Number 18 by Bana is at $35 to Randy. 144 to number 17 from Janique. 144.44. 144.44 to Janique. And okay. And Viviana bid 150 on number 17.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So this coat was donated to the gallery for our We Warm People Up. But it is such a neat piece of art that what we decided to do is we'd like to gift this to somebody that really wants it.
Ooh.
So it is not for bid for money, and it is not for bid for it's not up for bid for a good deed. We're gonna trade this coat for a good story. If you feel like you'd wear it,
Yeah, it's cool. There's like a kind of like
can you model it?
there's kind of like a soft outer,
Yeah.
and then it's like a poncho inner, like
Yeah.
a.
But it's not something that
Janique bid 166.66 on number
when the
17.
collar zips off. Look at this. And then I think it's vintage with some real bone. Is this real bone?
I don't know.
No, I forgot
I'd have to
real.
look.
So is this a vintage coat or is it made out of vintage parts? It reminds me.
It reminds me of like the 90s. Like, what do you mean when you say vintage?
Well, like look at.
I think like
is this real?
80. No, that looks like plastic.
Is it?
There's a seam. But
Okay.
it looks real. Like, it's nice. I'm
So
not trying
here's
to be
this
negative.
no, but
It's
here's this
interest-
interesting
Like, look
coat.
at the glittery buttons.
And we'd like to find a home for it, and we'll trade it for a story.
Janique is like, that coat is deadly.
Janique, this is yours. Actually, how about this, Janique? You can have this coat if you win the Hemingway. If you don't win the Hemingway, you get nothing.
No, that's so weird.
I know.
The Hemingway, by the way, is at 166.66 to Janique.
Does anybody know how to wear this part?
It's like a headband.
I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, it's a headband. I had these. It was in the 90s. I had a black set.
So, anyways, we had such a nice coat donated, and Aaron came by today. But we didn't feel like, first of all, we don't want to sell this coat, but we would like to find it a home. And oops, sorry. Does Janique want the coat? What does it say?
I just cackled.
Oh, does she mean like sarcastic deadly, or she likes it?
I'm not 100% sure.
We also have lots of coats.
She's
What?
She said, "I wouldn't be able to rock it, but damn, I'd try to find someone who could."
Okay, can we make that your task, Janique? Is you find a home for this coat?
Okay, so we got a bid for 175 to Viviana.
For which one?
17. Sorry. Oh, could they see the boat again? Is the boat timed out
Boat?
or number 1?
Sure. Who has it?
Randy has it at $40, and I don't.
Randy's been with us? Randy's still with us?
I'll double check. I think so, cause
I don't
Randy.
see a time on it. I don't remember.
No, I don't think so, cause Randy
Alright,
also
let's
just
do
bid
that
on number
then.
18, so I think Randy's with us.
Going once, going twice, 3 times. You have 10 minutes. How much is it at?
It's at 40 right now
$40
to Randy.
to Randy. What are you looking for?
The We're All Dreamers, I think. Hold on.
Is somebody bidding on it? Or asking?
So Jean just bid on number 1.
Okay.
45.
Did number 20 get a bid?
I think I just have to read through the texts. There's a few here.
I would love it if number 20 got a bid.
Is the vertical one by the bookshelf Reclining Blue Woman sold? Right? That's the Reclining Blue Woman?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's it, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So number 20 is
Unless
at
you're thinking
$20
of the,
opening bid.
Not reclining gold woman. This one here.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Not reclining.
Not reclining. Walking boldly. To boldly go where no man has gone before. That's what I thought it was when I was a kid, to boldly go.
So Randy just bid 50 on number 1. The boat.
Right?
Tony bid $30 for number 20. Matthias's.
Nice.
Nice, Tony. Awesome. Thank
Okay,
you.
listen, Tony, that's sold. We're not going to let anybody bid against you.
Okay.
I'll tell you why. This has been sitting here for quite some time. We're going to send, how much was that?
$30.
We'll send all 30 to
Matthias.
Matthias, and he will be very happy, and you just get it. That's a treat for you. For having a good eye.
$30. All
Because
to
sometimes it really hurts when
artist.
the really beautiful pieces
It's
just
true.
keep sitting week after week. Did number 9 get a bid? Number 9. Number 9.
Okay, you showed the gold woman, and that's a gift to someone.
That's funny, eh? Who bid on the gold woman?
No, Janique was like, "Oh, what's the gold woman at?" She's like losing her mind.
I'll tell you the story about the gold woman. Want to hear it?
It's a it's a
Can I
gift.
tell you the story? So I painted this beautiful woman in blue, and it was on a really nice canvas. And we have this benefactor who likes to buy my work, and so without him, we would have never made it this far. So we often will send him stuff in advance to see if it's something that he's gonna snap up. And he didn't get back to me. And then we put this blue woman up in the auction, and there was a lady that had been looking at it all week, just jonesing on it. And so she was coming to the Rumble. I don't know if she'd been to the Rumble before, but she was just like, she had it in her mind. She was having that piece. And so I was really rooting for her. And then we cut the bid off because it was kind of hitting her mark. What's that?
I'm just trying to read all.
Yeah,
the things.
we cut the bid off because it was just reaching that point where it's like she was like ready to sell her cat to get her hands on this blue painting. And I made the executive decision that we didn't think that my benefactor would be too upset if we let her have the piece. So we just kind of let him know, like, hey, you know, you didn't exactly get outbid, but we kind of thought, you know, you wouldn't mind if we sold this piece to this other person.
Yeah.
And it turned out he really wanted the piece, so I was like screwed because he actually
You're
officially.
really upset.
Well, no, it wasn't that he was upset. He wasn't upset
No.
at all, but he did make an earnestly higher bid that we just chose to ignore for the sake of the, you know, this lovely lady that
Yeah.
really
Right.
wanted a piece.
Yeah.
And honestly, like here was our mistake. I paint, and I sort of feel like he's pity buying my work. Like
This was
so, my
yeah.
self-esteem was quite low, and I didn't think anybody wanted it, but she really wanted it. So
Right.
I actually thought I was doing him a favor, not making
Right.
him buy it off
Actually,
me.
that's
Yeah.
where we were coming
And
from.
then it turned out he wanted it, so we had to ethically and probably just straight up emotionally, we decided it was his piece, and we arranged all that. But because I let her think that she bought it for a good 45 minutes or so, I painted her this as a gift for free to replace the blue one. I think the blue one I worked from a photo reference, whereas this one I worked from memory. So I think they're quite different, but they're very
pieces,
similar in terms of the pose and the intention and the structure. And I really just wanted to show it because that's what I do. I make paintings and I share them.
Of course, yeah.
I don't actually.
Connection.
I think I've sold around. I would guess. I'm going to guess off the top of my head. I think I've sold 1,500 paintings since we've opened Gorilla House, and all of those pieces go completely to
the gallery.
holding. And we think of the supply money that we spend as our fun money. So, you know, if I spent probably enough to buy a Corvette on art supplies over the last 8 years, all that is what we spend our joy on.
Totally, right? Okay, so I just want thank you
What?
just for sharing that.
Oh.
Jean bid $55 on number 1.
Okay.
And then I just wanted to make sure Randy has number 18 at 35. I just
Which one's that?
Bonas.
Bana?
And Jean has number 1 at 55.
What's Jean's last name?
Jean is Sonia's brother.
Right.
Yeah. And then also Viviana has number 17 at 175.
That's Hemingway.
Hemingway. And yeah, just wanting to make sure I don't forget anything. Rich, you bid $40 on Andrews.
Right.
Ran-
$60 for number 1.
Randy bid $60 for number 1. Have what?
Yeah, I was getting this for you.
Thank you. Oh, I just need.
Stuff them in your thigh.
Thank you. Number 1 is currently at $60. Oh, number 1 is currently at $65.
What about this one, though? What is this one at?
Number 1 is at $65 to Jean. That's number 12. Sorry.
Where's the number 2? Why is that there?
Because I didn't want to stick it on it because the paint was still tacky.
Comprehend. It's not where the bear is.
Janique bid $188.88 on number 17. Trish says, I love that coat. Oh, because you were saying about a story. She has to go into the hospital again on Friday for another test.
Does Trish want the coat?
She loves it.
Because Janique merely said she was going to find
Find
the
someone
owner for it.
Yeah, totally.
Does it have a size?
It looks very flowy.
Okay,
Like it
it's
would
called
be
it's
comfy.
called a large.
Large?
So it's a large ladies.
Nice.
Can we
Yeah.
look that up for Trish?
Sure, and we can
And I'll let Erin know that we gifted the coat instead
Yeah.
of giving it to.
because we have some pieces to deliver to Trish's anyways.
And also, Erin brought by a giant black work parka to also donate, and I was like, Erin, I have to tell you something. This is nicer than the coat my son wears around. And Oliver won't take gifts. He's just so humble that it's so hard to give him things. And so that we were gifted the coat. And so long as he knew that Erin was okay with him having it, we just... It's funny, sometimes like we get gifted coats to give away and they're nicer than the coats that we have for ourselves. So I haven't kept anything for myself, but I did ask Erin if it'd be okay if
you give it to Oliver.
we give it to my son Oliver.
So,
That's huge on him, but it's cute, like, because he's just got these two skinny legs sticking out of a
he's
giant
just
coat.
so handsome. It's just like
Yeah.
a big
You're right.
coat. So Viviana bid $200 on number 17.
Have we been to Viviana's house?
Just virtually.
Virtually. What's happening?
I'm trying to send Anne Christine the picture of the Hemingway, so I don't have to.
Oh yeah.
It's really big, Viviana.
t-shirts here.
Mm-hmm. So 17's at 200 now. And yeah, Michelle, you got number 7. You got the embroidered pieces. I keep eating these sticky things that keep getting in my teeth. Janique bid $222.22 on number 17.
Can I tell you something else about our new camera? Can I tell you something funny
Of course.
that I've never told you?
Sure.
So have you ever noticed how I manically change my shirt like every 10 minutes during the auction part?
I don't know.
Part of it's because I get sweaty when I'm painting, and I usually have backup t-shirts, but it's like sometimes during the auction part, I'm kind of working my way through my t-shirts that were sweaty before.
Yeah.
But
It's
also...
from Matthias's piece after. I don't know.
Oh, good. But also because of the fisheye camera we had on, I had I hated seeing myself in the reflection because I looked like I'm an extra 60 pounds. And so I put on my favorite t-shirt. I look in the reflection, I'm like, oh, like look at that guy. And then I'd like go change out that shirt. And then now I don't care what I wear because I feel like we look pretty good.
Aww.
But I think you on the fisheye just look even more like beautiful. Whereas when I'm on the fisheye, I start to look like that whale that ate Pinocchio. Where does this go?
On Matthias's piece. It might be over there now.
Where? Right.
Reclining blue.
So I know I put this shirt on like 100 times and just thought like, I didn't like how I looked.
I was gonna say number 1. Number 1's currently at $65 to Jean, the boat.
And number 9. How come number 9 has got $1 million bid on it? And number 2. Actually, I just want to go in closer. Because probably what you're not seeing online is the texture on this piece.
That's what we were saying. I was saying
And
like
the work with the palette knife on this piece. So maybe online you're just seeing the trees and you're not seeing how this grass almost, it feels it's made out of so many different kinds of strokes that you almost can't believe it's paint. There's this lifted texture and there's this palette knife work here that's really spectacular. And it's just a shame that you're not here to see how beautiful number 2 is. Because from here, it's stunning.
it's true.
What time is it? Is it getting to that time?
Yeah. So we just want to wrap up. Number 1 is at $65 to Jean.
I'm so happy we made it through tonight.
Oh yeah.
Are you a little bit hungry?
No. Number
There's some pieces of this left, and I'll tell you why.
number 18's at $35 to
Because
Randy.
Galen asked if we were hungry
Yeah.
at a time when I didn't eat my dinner because I had a migraine.
Yeah.
I said I wasn't. And
Yeah.
then he walked in with this box of pizza. And it's like, oh boy, am I ever hungry. And then I was worried that it was his
can have
dinner.
It's really good. Okay.
I didn't eat dinner because I had a migraine.
Sorry, we're just chewing. So, Number 17 is currently at $222.22.
You know, it's a weird habit.
What?
Pizza crust in the windpipe.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I guess I can just... Janique was asking if... she said, do you or Rich ever take commissions? It's like sometimes we're always like... You like making a piece with people. Whenever people have specific ideas, you like...
I'm like, we'll paint it together.
Yeah.
So, but I wouldn't charge for that.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I can kind of figure out whether somebody's serious or not, is if they ask for a commission, I'd be happy to collaborate with them for free. And I can't think of anything more fun than doing a commission collaboration for free with Janique. So ask her what she'd like to see.
She's here. She can hear you.
What would it be, this commission? Don't think of it as a... let's do a collaboration, not a commission. Okay, there's that. What are we doing? Just selling these off?
Mm-hmm.
See that? Is that the collaboration?
Oh, she's talking about just like she's like, yeah, commissions don't feel like the real Rumble deal for me, but just want a piece by both of you so bad. She said, well, Janique, so far you have number 17. Do you want to show my piece, how it's like in progress so far, or should I wait till next week?
Oh, she wants a piece by both of us.
Oh, that's...
Does Janique currently have the bid?
Yeah. That's in progress. This is in progress. I'll write the poem down.
This camera's miraculous.
Mm-hmm. It is. So this is gonna...
It almost makes me hope the vaccine rollout comes slowly so we can use it for a while.
We're gonna keep using it, I think, after.
No, I know, but like, it's so nice. We waited so long for this. Like, I feel like we've turned into a TV studio. Actually, do you want to know our plan for when people are vaccinated and we can go back to normal? I don't think you can see it from there. People that have been into Rumble House tend to think that this studio area is the back room sometimes, but it's only about the last 10 feet of the room. So it's really small in this area because of the cameras. And so we're basically, we're going to have to sort of like we have a barrier that's going to go across right here. So there'll just be a short space at the back where we're going to keep the broadcast area. And then when we start back to the real world and have people into Rumble, I think the pattern of people working on their stuff at home and bringing them in's worked out really well. I can see that continuing, right?
Yeah.
And then I think people that really want to connect and feel lonely will probably come in and paint with us. And then I think the only thing we're going to do differently is we probably won't hold as much donation paint here for people to come in and use. People can come in with their own supplies. And we're going to make care packages for people to take donation paints home. And that way the people can work on their stuff over the week and come in and finish them off here.
Right, because we're trying to think of how to do that safely, because we
I
can't
just
be...
can't take my eyes off you.
You're
beautiful.
Just too good to be
Okay,
true.
what were you saying?
Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. Oh.
What?
Viviane is considering her kid that she has to put through college, so Janique gets number 17. 17. Whoa, there's a lot of dang dangs.
Ring a ding a ding dang dong. See? That's where that comes from.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, cool. Gina said, I have an idea for a collaboration. You paint a face or a piece, and I'll do up a stained glass piece.
Oh, I'll do that.
Cool, Gina. Oh, Anne Christine, it's your birthday today. Happy birthday, Anne Christine. Okay. Are there any loose strands here?
Those lights on.
Jean. Sorry. So
Are there loose strands?
Jean has number 1.
That's just how we roll.
Randy has number 18.
Places loose strand.
Janique has number 17. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
What?
Hold on.
What are you doing? Whoa. How close are you to the mic?
Sorry, there's a lot of things happening now.
What's happening?
Are
people still bidding?
Sorry, yeah, there was like a lag, and then all of a sudden people saw we were closing, so then they started bidding. Randy bid 70 on number 1, and then Jean bid 75. We need to start wrapping this up, so I'm just making sure everyone knows what's going on.
So what happens with the product on this camera is when you put something in front, it zooms in, and then watch Jesse come back into focus. Sweethearts. Kelly, do you think the reason it was such a great rumble was because we got a new camera? We also did this thing where we decided that the camera served Rumble House well enough that Rumble House could buy the camera instead of Jess and I having to buy everything, because we tend to buy most of the equipment for the Rumble House with our own money so that we still have money for rent. So we walked down to the camera store with every intention of buying the new camera with the Rumble House bank account. And I even got around to calling Cam to let him know we're going to make this purchase. That's the president of the Rumble House. And we panicked because there's no limit on the card. And so Jess put the bulk of the purchase of this camera on her own card, and then we just paid like the GST with the Rumble House money. But we're not complaining because this is how we love to live. But I really love this new camera. And don't worry, I will probably eventually wash my hands. I don't even remember using purple tonight. I wonder if that's from last night.
Okay, so I'm just wrapping up with some
Hello, Fernand.
some people. Hello. Are we finishing up? I'm just waiting to hear back from Randy. So Jean bid 75 on number 1. It's just number 1, I think we're wrapping up.
You want to do number 1 later? We can just let them fight it out and then sing us a song?
Sure.
Sure.
Sorry. What's that one? I'm trying to think of.
Okay, I can take my eyes off of you.
Sure. Okay, so
Can you just do one thing for me if you're gonna sing?
yeah,
Could you just use your singing posture? Because I set the camera for you to be about 3 inches taller.
I am.
You're sitting up straight?
Yeah,
That's as tall as you sit?
yeah. Like I can't go any higher.
Oh.
No, I can put the chair up.
No, you must have dropped down a level because or maybe did I take something off the roof? No.
Maybe the chair moved.
Maybe I was anticipating that you were slouching and expecting you to sit up straight to sing, so I lowered the lens for you.
That's fair.
But you were already sitting up straight. You're really pretty.
Okay. I was anticipating the really high parts in that chorus, so I had to stop singing it. And this is inspired by watching The Muppets that are now streaming on Disney Plus. Oh, I should actually let these guys know what's happening.
Are you singing the Hair Belafonte song?
No, I'm not. No,
You said Muppets.
I know.
Was this in the Muppets? Also,
Okay.
if you have access to Disney Plus, they just upgraded all the original Muppets onto Disney Plus. They're not even really promoting it. Like, you have to drill through to find it.
Yeah.
But oh my goodness, there's 2 shows that I worry about my son having blood vessels burst in his face when he's laughing. 1, he just loves Bugs Bunny. 2, the original Muppets. He loves the Muppets, but the original Muppets, man, he loses his mind laughing. So if you have kids and or the Disney Channel, please make a habit of finding the original Muppets. Jess, we're gonna lose people. Who don't see
Sorry,
this. Are you still dealing with number 1?
No, I'm good. Okay. Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight, fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, and I know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight, fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Romeo loved Juliet. Juliet, she felt the same when he put his arms around her. He said, Julie, baby, you're my flame, thou givest fever. When we kiss it, fever with the flaming youth. Fever, I'm a fire, fever, I burn forsooth.
She don't like her eggs all runny. She thinks crossing her legs is funny. She looks down the nose of money. She gets it on like the Easter bunny. She's my baby, I'm her honey. I'm never gonna let her go.
He ain't got laid in a month of Sundays. Caught him once and he was sniffing my undies. He ain't too sharp but he gets things done. Drinks his beer like it's oxygen. He's my baby, I'm his honey. Never gonna let him go. In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. We're gonna spite our noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes.
I think you have better breath control than me.
Bigger lungs than you, maybe.
I got no lungs. They're cardboard.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring attention to it.
This is really nice. We should do this more often. Keep it on my hat doesn't cover my eyeball.
You're really handsome.
Hurts my eye.
I'm sorry.
Ready? She thinks all my jokes are corny. Cover comic movies made her horny. She likes catch water, scrambled eggs. Swears like a sailor when she shows her legs. She keeps on. I didn't want to read that part. Never gonna let her go.
He's got more balls than the big brass monkey. He's a whacked out weirdo and a love bug junkie. Sly as fox, crazy as a loon. Payday comes and he's a howling at the moon. He's my baby. I don't mean maybe. Never gonna let him go.
Never.
Never.
In spite of ourselves,
We'll end up sitting on
the
a
rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. Gonna spite our noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but a big old heart dancing in our eyes.
In spite of ourselves,
Almost
we'll
lost my
end
nose
up
there.
sitting on a rainbow.
Against all odds, honey, we're the big old prize. We're gonna spite our noses right off of our faces.
There won't be
Nothing but a big old hearts dancing in our eyes. One more time.
There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes.
In spite of ourselves. Give us a kiss.
I kissed your eyeball. Nice.